Objective geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of GATE 2009 geology question paper, and I hope this solved question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 1. Coming to the first question. The Gutenberg discontinuity is located at a depth of around, the choices are A 35 kilometers, B 150 kilometers, C 2900 kilometers, D 5000 kilometers. The correct option is C 2900 kilometer. The Gutenberg discontinuity is located at a depth of around 2900 kilometers, which is below the Earth's surface, and this is the boundary between the Earth's mantle and the outer core, and it is also known as the core mantle boundary or CMB or Witchett-Gutenberg discontinuity. So C 2900 kilometers is the correct option. Next question. What is the age of the Bareil series? The options are A Jurassic, B Paleocene, C Oligocene, D Miocene. The age of the Bareil series is Oligocene. Bulk of the oil and gas which is discovered in the Upper Assam till late 1980s has been found in the Bareil group of the Upper Eocene to Lower Oligocene age. So the age of the Bareil series is of Oligocene. C is the correct option. Next question. Thermohaline circulation in the oceans is driven by, the choices are A only salinity gradient, B both temperature and salinity gradient, C only temperature gradient, D only density difference. Thermohaline circulation in the oceans, it is driven by both temperature and salinity gradients. So thermohaline circulation in the oceans, it is driven by the differences in water density, which is controlled by temperature and salinity. And thermohaline circulation, it is a part of the ocean's large scale circulation system and is also known as the ocean conveyor belt. The greater ocean conveyor or the global conveyor belt, and this circulation system's state has the large impact on the Earth's climate. Next question. Which one of the following minerals cannot be used as an abrasive? The choices are A garnet, B corundum, C quartz and D gypsum. The mineral which cannot be used as abrasive is known as a gypsum, whereas the garnet, corundum and quartz, because of their hardness, they can be used as abrasive. Gypsum, it is used in fertilizer industry. Next question. Which one of the following lakes is interpreted to be of the meteoritic impact origin? The choices are A Lunar Lake, B Chilka Lake, C Kolleru Lake and D Pulicat Lake. The lake which is interpreted to be of meteoritic impact origin is known as the Lonar Lake. Lake Lonar, this is located in the Buldana district of Maharashtra, India, and this is a unique and mysterious natural wonder, and it is the only known saline crater lake in the world, which is formed by the impact of a meteorite. So this is roughly around about 50,000 years ago, and its water is actually 7 times saltier than the sea water. So A Lonar Lake is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following geomorphic features is not related to the desert environments? The choices are A Yardang, B Bajada, C Hamada, D Esker. The geomorphic feature which is not related to the desert environments is Esker, because this is related to the glaciers, whereas the Yardang, Bajda and Hamada all are related to the desert environment. So D Esker is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following is located closest to the 90 East Ridge? The choices are A Bombay High, B Lakshadweep Islands, C Andaman and Nicobar Islands, D Maldives. So the correct option is Andaman and Nicobar Islands, C. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are close to the 90 East Ridge. The 90 East Ridge, it runs from the west of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and it extends south to the eastern part of Amsterdam and St. Paul Island. And the ridge, it is named for its proximity to the 90th meridian, so which runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. So which is located closest to the 90 East Ridge is known as the Andaman Nicobar Island. C is the correct option. Next question. LPG consists mainly of, that is liquefied petroleum gas, consists mainly of, the choices are A propane and butane, B methane and ethane, C methane and butane, D ethane and propane. Liquefied petroleum gas consists mainly of propane and butane. LPG, this is mainly made up of propane and butane, but can also contain other hydrocarbons like propylene, butylene and isobutene. Next question. Who proposed the principle, the present is key to the past? The choices are A. Carl von Linnaeus, B. James Hutton, C. William Smith and D. LCD or Bigny. The correct option is B. James Hutton. So the present is key to the past. This is known as the theory of uniformitarianism. It is proposed by James Hutton. So B is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following is an ore of nickel? The choices are A. Pentlandite, B. Cinnabar, C. Cassiterite, and D. Scheelite. So the correct option is A. Pentlandite. It is an nickel ore. So actually it is an iron nickel sulfide with the chemical formula FeAN9S8. So that means it consists of iron, nickel and sulfur. It is often found associated with pyrrhotite and other minerals in silica poor rocks. So A. Pentlandite is an ore of nickel. A is the correct option. Next question. Dinosaurs can be distinguished from the other Mesozoic reptiles by A. Large size, B. Carnivorous habit, C. Erect stance, D. Sprawling stance. So the correct option is dinosaurs can be distinguished from other Mesozoic reptiles by erect stance. So they are dinosaurs are considered advanced reptiles with an upright stance, and late Cretaceous dinosaur fossils, they show feathers and or feather-like structures. So C. Erect stance is the correct option. Next question. The logging tool for direct determination of permeability is A. Induction, B. Lithodensity, C. Sonic, and D. NMR. The logging tool for the direct determination of permeability is known as NMR. So this is nothing but the nuclear magnetic resonance logging. This is a powerful tool for estimating the permeability in formations. It does not directly measure the permeability. Instead, it provides information about pore size distribution, and which then again it can be used to calculate the estimated permeability value using the empirical models, making it an indirect determination of permeability rather than a direct one. So D. NMR is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following parameters is uniquely resolved by residual gravity anomaly data? The choices are A. Lateral density contrast, B. Excess deficit mass, C. Absolute density, D. Geometric dimensions of geophysical model. The parameter which is uniquely resolved by residual gravity anomaly data is known as LDC. This is known as a lateral density contrast. So the residual gravity component, it represents the local scale or very small scale variations in the Earth's gravity field that remain after removing the regional component. So for example, these variations are caused by the presence of subsurface geological structures like faults, ore bodies, salt domes or other density anomalies. So the parameter which is uniquely resolved by residual gravity anomaly data is lateral density contrast. A is the correct option. Next question. Crude oil density in degree, that is known as API, American Petroleum Institute, is a measure of the viscosity. The value of 10 API, it is of A. Water, B. Heavy crude, C. Average crude, and D. Light crude. The correct option is B. Heavy crude. So light crude oil, it has API gravity higher than 31.1, and suppose if API is less than 870 kg per meter cube, and medium crude oil, if the API gravity vary from 31.1 API to 22.3 API, and it has a density of around 870 to 920 kg per meter cube. And heavy crude oil, if the API gravity, it varies from 22.3 API to 10 degree API. So and it has a density of 920 to 1000 kg per meter cube. So here the viscosity value of 10 API, it is of heavy crude. So that's why B is the correct option. Next question. For perfectly conducting medium, skin depth in meters is A. 105, B. 100, C. 10, and D. 0. For perfectly conducting medium, skin depth in meters, it is 0. For a perfectly conducting medium, the skin depth is considered as to be 0 meters, because a perfect conductor has infinite conductivity, meaning any electromagnetic field is completely confined to its surface, resulting in no penetration depth at all. So D0 is the correct option. Next question. If a planet revolves around the sun with a period of 8 years, then its distance from the sun would be, that means in terms of the distance between the earth and the sun. The choices are A. 2 times, B. 4 times, C. 6 times, and D. 8 times. If a planet revolves around the sun with a period of 8 years, then its distance from the sun would be 4 times. So that's why B is the correct option. Next question. A vast majority of earthquake sources are often linked to A. inner core, B outer core, C brittle part of the crust, and D molten part of the Earth's mantle. A vast majority of the earthquake sources are often linked to brittle part of the Earth's crust, and most earthquake sources are indeed linked to the brittle upper part of the Earth's crust, where tectonic plates meet and interact, causing sudden ruptures along fault lines when stress builds up due to their movement. So, most of the majority of the earthquake sources are linked to brittle part of the Earth's crust. C is the correct option. Next question. In paleomagnetism, digital magnetization is an important process for the study of. The choices are A. Sedimentary rocks, B. Metamorphic rock, C. Basic igneous rock, and D. Acidic igneous rocks. The correct option is sedimentary rocks. In paleomagnetism, digital magnetization is a crucial process. This is mainly for studying the sedimentary rocks because it allows scientists to analyze the Earth's magnetic field at the time of the sediment deposition by studying the alignment of the tiny magnetic particles within the sediment, and essentially they act like a fossil compass recording the magnetic field direction when the rock was formed. So that's why in paleomagnetism, digital mineralization is an important process for the study of sedimentary rocks. A is the correct option. Next question. A gigamuller counter is used for measuring A. Gamma radiation, B. Alpha particles, C. Beta particles, D. Both alpha and beta particles. Gigamuller counter or GM counter, it is used for measuring both alpha and beta particles. This is using ionization effect, producing a GM tube, that is known as a gigamuller tube, which gives its name to the instrument. So D. Both alpha and beta is the correct option. Next question. The presence of crustal root beneath a mountain chain can be best explained by A. Pratt's model, B. Ayres model, C. Venning-Menezes model, and D. Plume model. The correct option is Ayres model. In Ayres process or in Ayres model, the isostasy, mountain regions of the earth have a thicker portion of the crust or a root which extend down to the denser mantle. So this extra root which aids in counterbalance the additional mass of the mountain above the surface. So that's why B is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following is a typical lower Gondwana plant assemblage? The choices are A. Glossopteris, Telophyllum, Nilsonia, B. Glossopteris, Gangamopteris, Schizonura, Spinophyllum, C. Gangamopteris, Lycopodites, Brachyphyllum, Nilsonia, and D. Vertebraria, Alethopteris, Watachamites, Glossopteris. So from these choices, so B is the correct option, like Glossopteris, Gangamopteris, Schizonura, and Spinophyllum. They are typical of lower Gondwana plant assemblage. Next question. Which of the following is not correct for a pelicipod shell? A. Pedicel is present. B. Paleal sinus, if present, is on the posterior side. C. Lunule is towards the anterior, and D. Both the walls have teeth and sockets. So which is not correct for the pelicipod shell is pedicel is present. A is not correct. Next question. Match the following. Like group 1 and group 2 are given. In the group 1, Muschelkalk, Catrol formation, Uttatur stage, and Badripada beds. And in group 2, Cambrian, Miocene, Middle Triassic, Cretaceous, and Pleistocene, and late Jurassic are given. The choices are A3, B6, C5, D1, and B A1, B2, C3, D4, and C A3, B6, C4, D2, and D A6, B3, C1, and D2 are given. So from the options, the correct option goes as a C, that is Muschelkalk. So this is in the Middle Triassic, and Catrol formation. This is of late Jurassic, and Uttatur stage. So this is of Cretaceous, and Baripada beds, they belong to Miocene age. So C is the correct option. Next question. Match the following. So A, it again consists of group 1 and group 2. Group 1 consists of pelagic, pycnocline, and then Psychrosphere, Humboldt current. And in group 2, open ocean, cold sphere, North Atlantic, density, and thermocline are given. East Pacific is also given in the group 2. So the choices given are A. A1, B4, C3, D6, B. A6, B2, C1 and D5, and C. A5, B6, C1 and D3, and D. A1, B4, C2, D6 are given. From this, the correct option goes as A, that is a pelagic. This is in the open ocean, and pycnocline, this is related to density variations, and psychrosphere. So this is related to the North Atlantic Ocean, and Humboldt current. So this is related to East Pacific. So that's why A is the correct option. Next question. This is also match the following. Group 1 and Group 2 are given. In Group 1, like fossils like Globigerina, Olinellus bulloides, Ambulacrum, Nema are given. In Group 2, Lower Cambrian, Echinodermata, Graptolites, Upwelling and Coelenterata are given. So the choices, Silurian is also there, and the choices given are A. A1, B6, C2, D5, B. A5, B6, C2, D3, and C. A4, B1, C2, D3, and D. A2, B4, C5, D6 are given. So the correct option is B, that is Globigerina. So Globigerina, it's a coelenterate, and Olinellus bulloides, it belongs to Silurian, and Ambulacrum, so this is of Echinodermata, and Nema, so this it is nothing but upwelling organism. Hope you have followed these questions, and see you in the second set of GATE 2009. So thank you for your time. Hope you can explore geosciences and share the information. Thank you.